Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Raiders going up against the Jets. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. Coming to you from just off the New Jersey Turnpike in East Rutherford, we are just about set for football on EA Sports from MetLife Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the New York Jets. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. One receiver left, three to the right. Throwing on first down is Carr. Crabtree with it over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
The first carry for DeAndre Washington. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 30. A couple of Jets there in on the stop. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Marquette King now to kick it for Oakland. Back deep for the Jets, Jalen Marshall. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Anderson's got it. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
First down, he'll drop to throw. That one complete to Anderson. And he's brought down. Give him 16 on the pickup, and that leads to a New York first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a play fake here on first down. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
3 down. Set. Green. 57.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets a tone for the offense.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 2nd and 10 here.
Tight right. You got 3 down.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And we take a look now at the defense for the Raiders.
Mike Daniels continues to get better and better with each year. A nice run stopper inside.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And he finds Seferian-Jenkins. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Austin Seferian-Jenkins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now Carr on the bootleg. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he's able to put it through. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So out now come the Jets. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because
he rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
In motion left goes Crabtree. Here's Carr to throw, and he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Steve McClendon busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
You didn't want that. You didn't want that. You didn't want that. Here we go. Wide and yank. Wide. We're going to rally.
Carr to throw on second down. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it'll bring up third down. And the defense for New York.
Leonard Williams was one of the top draft picks coming out of USC. And he's done nothing to diminish the comparisons people make of past greats.
Carr. Crabtree with it over the middle. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On is Nick Novak now to try the field goal. And Novak's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And New York set to take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
They come out here in the eye.
Tighten up.
They'll set up to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Looking to throw, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
On 4th down, the Jets turn things over to Locke Edwards to punt it. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best.
On the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Hey, we gonna rally. Hey, we gonna rally. Check nickel, rally. Hold on, baby. Alert. Switch. Let's go, baby. Alert. Get low. Here we go. I want to hit. Hey, we gonna rally. Let's go. Rally. Let's go. We play to win. Let's go, baby. Alert. Hey, we gonna rally. Zebra. Hold on, baby. Zebra. Check. Crunch. We ready. Hold on, baby. Alert. We ready. Hey, we gonna rally. No. Rally. Hold on, baby. We ready.
Carr now on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a big play there for Oakland. 42 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They run with Washington. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
And New York set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bruce Irvin in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Single. Watch 88. Watch 88. Here we go now. 319. 319. 99 Philly. Here we go. Alert 3.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play. Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
On first down, Carr. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here at 2nd and 12. Now Carr. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Here's Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. On 2nd down, Washington. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means you're